Good morning, guys. I don't know how well you can see me with the light, but we are headed to the truck. It is 4 in the morning right now. Probably should have been rolling about 10 minutes ago, but it's all right. Going to haul some snow. So haven't worked all week. But we're gonna go grab some snow and hopefully make a little shift out of it. I think he said they've got 65 or 70 loads. I'm not sure. He'll probably have some end dumps on it too. But hopefully we'll get 6 or 7 hours at least. And then we should be working again tonight on State Hall. So that's the idea. But yeah, I did not sleep good last night. I don't know what happened there, but ended up only getting maybe a couple hours. But hey, oh well. We're headed to work now. We're thankful for the work. It's 16 degrees outside, and yeah, we're gonna go grab a truck, get her fired up, and get to work. See you there. Yeah, here we are. Gonna pull this thing out, had her warming up. I took these boxes off and makes the frame look even longer. We're gonna get this thing pulled forward, and I need to clean this windshield. She's getting there. Not quite as warm as it could be, but it's not too terrible bad in here. Let's see. Make sure everything wants to roll this morning. Oh yeah. Good. Put out some traction sand because I was having such a hard time getting out of my spot because of all the ice. It was getting kind of brutal, to be honest. But turn my headlights on. Let's go back and need to get a new one of these. That steps falling in, but yeah, I think clean the frame up quite a bit, just getting rid of that plastic toolbox. It was kind of excessive, but I need to take this whole thing through the wash. I'm gonna put this over there. I need to man, it's 9 degrees here in town. It's chilly. Oh, let's see, I'll back it in, I guess. Need to get that thing fired up and taken to the shop. But need to go make a little more money before I worry about that. But I need to do it sooner than later because in case this truck goes down, I need to have that one ready to go. Grab a roll of paper towels because those. Yeah, I need to take these to the house and. Yeah, buddy, she's long. Need a sleeper. Need to put a little 36-inch coffin sleeper on it. It'll look good. Well, let's get out there and let's get on site, I reckon, and go move some snow. All right, let's see. I'm not exactly sure how he wants us pulling in here. He said he's pretty sure I'm gonna have to back into that fence spot. So I think I'm gonna spin around here. Hope this Witter's truck behind me doesn't hit me. And then we gotta go down there. Because I guess, however it's set up back there, he's pretty sure there's nowhere for me to spin around. So we'll see once we get in there. Maybe we'll maybe we would have been able to, I don't know. But yeah, let me focus on backing up, y'all, and then once we get up there, I'll show you the load process. What we got going on. I might could make that loop. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll try on the next one. Worst case, I'll just back straight out. So I'll back up a little bit more. Yeah, we might can make that loop. We'll see. We shall see. It's a little tight, but I think actually now it's going to be too tight to get out right here. That's going to be the old issue. Yeah, because I think I can make the loop back here. But being able to pull back out right here and come around, that ain't gonna happen. So yeah, we'll see, but it's pretty much it when you're doing commercial or residential or smaller type stuff, is you're pretty much getting into these funky little lots and getting loaded up with a loader. And then tonight, if we end up running on the state job, I'll show you guys how it is running with a blower, because that's pretty cool. It's different, a lot different than this, but it's still fun. So anyway, but yeah, I had Seth do some work to the truck. I had him swap an air tank, and went ahead and did an oil change while he was at it, and pulled my boxes off, pulled some of the stickers off. I still got to get my stickers put on. I don't know if I showed you guys or not that I got some these aluminum plates that are going to go on these are my vinyl for the stickers right here, but I'm gonna put them up against the steps on the sides of the step boxes. I think is the way I'm gonna do it. And instead of putting it on the door, just because that way maybe we make it look a little cleaner, keep it off the door. I mean, I like the way it looks on my black truck, but the black truck's a little rougher than this one. But we'll see. I gotta get that thing fired up though, and go get the interaxle fixed on it. It needs a little TLC, but as long as I get the interaxle fixed, it would run. But it does need a few other things too. So I need to clean these mirrors. I don't know if it's not nice. The frost. it. You run out of room in these side dumps before you run out of weight with the snow. Obviously, snow doesn't weigh nothing. And yeah, we'll go run and get this dumped. The streets here in town are absolutely atrocious. It's so icy and just like rutted out, but yeah, anyway. Alright, well, that's the beep to let us know where we need to get moving, so let's go find the dump site. Alright, well, we'll try to show you what it's like here at the dump site. Let's see if I can get close enough to reach it off my step. Maybe. Still gotta set the brakes. So the way this works is you have this little fob, right? And take this little guy. You hold it up to that little guy, and then it makes the gate raise. So now we can go in there and let's turn this obnoxious light off and dump. Now I'm not sure. I guess we'll just keep stacking them over there on the side. It's what he told me last time. When I first came in here, you could drive, I mean, another 200 yards probably that way before you had to spin around. And now, I mean, look at it. It is getting filled up. So the way these dump sites work, I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen similar, but you dump the snow, and then here in an hour or two, these guys will show up, and they're going to start dozing it. And they doze it up the hill and stack it up however high they're allowed to. I think 60 or 80 feet or something in the Muni, to my knowledge. And yeah, that's pretty much the way she goes. Probably gonna get this close and then start dumping and roll away, because it's real easy to get stuck back in here. Probably go up to about there. Whoops, drown that a little bit. Dump that. Stop here. And then I've got a big hammer that works better. Actually, technically it's Brian's. I don't think he is in any rush for it, but I need to get that back to him. Oh wow, yeah, look how much stuck. So you guys ready for this? Watch this. Yeah, that's how that works. Sorry about your ears. Yeah, so you can spray down with like RV antifreeze and it helps, but you still got to get out and, oh, look, that guy got right. I got to back up. Ah, you piece of garbage. You still got to get out and beat on it, so. But But yeah, let me beat on it and then back off of that snow berm. Man, I had to come out here and do some maneuvering to get that guy off of there. Make sure it didn't tear anything up. I don't think so. Looks good. Just folded my mud flap here up. It's just... yeah, it's just snow, but man, I tell you what, you know, that snow can... when it gets all... when it turns into a little glacier like that, it can really screw stuff up sometimes. So, yeah, it's annoying. Oh, that's not smart. Nelson, probably better. But we good to go now. We're good to go now. So now let's brave these horrible road conditions and ride back over and grab another load. And then we'll just keep doing that. And another one. Ice fog is setting in like crazy. It is foggy. And as you can see on my non-heated mirror, yeah, it's icy. But it's alright. Like it's so icy. The fog's so thick you can see it in the light. That's just the fog rolling through. That's not even, you know, that's not smoke ring. Here, load another one. I think this is number 3 in, what time is it now? Come on, focus. Oh. Wow. This thing really don't want to focus, does it? In an hour and a half. So about one every 30 minutes. Not too shabby. Well, he had to switch up, so now we're kind of coming in the gate, swinging around, and pulling up over here. Which works. You know, I think it works, but it's slightly more tricky, but not too bad. But yeah, he's up there. Sorry, all my thumb kept hitting the button. Man, this stuff's sticky. That'll work. Yeah. That's that. Well, loaded up with, I think the last load he said. So we're gonna go, I got a piece way up top there. Keep an eye on that. Don't want that coming off on top of a car or something. But sun's just starting to come up over the mountains. I think it's about 9 o'clock. So we're looking at about 4 hours or so. So far, not too shabby. Need to go get some fuel. Probably grease the ram on the trailer. Because I have not done that in a little bit. It's a Saturday, but people are starting to wake up, move around. Definitely a little more traffic right now than there was at 5. But we're also down here by the airport, so kind of get people coming and going all times of day and night. Working our way over to the dump site. Check out the dump site again. And yeah. Wrap it up, I guess. Well, I apologize. I completely did not get video there dumping that last load because Rob called and spoke to him. But we got the last load done. So, and I got a good picture for the old thumbnail. I should have went down that road, but we'll just go up here and show you anything. Yeah, neither here nor there. A nice little, let's see, what time is it? Yeah, a nice little 4-hour day. We ground up. Yeah, Rob was kind of apologizing because he was hoping for more work, it looked like it's supposed to be a little more of it. I'm happy for anything. I mean, as long as it's, wintertime especially, I'll come out for 3 or 4 hours all day long. It's just enough to make it worth coming out, but it's not so long that you're hating your life after a few hours. So, yeah, definitely happy for the work. Oh, let's see. What gear we need to be in? This is the 3rd. So anyway, I'm gonna scooch on down back here to the yard. Oh man, I was gonna get fuel. Well, I guess I'll get fuel tonight. Because I ain't headed back out now. So, get some fuel tonight. And I'm gonna squirt some grease in this trailer real quick. And see how far I can get the gate reader to open. There it goes. Alright, let's see if we can't get a little grease into these Zerks. Pretty cold, so sometimes don't want to go in there, but hang on, I'm gonna need both hands for this. I swear, all it was, it's 3 Zerks is all you gotta grease, but It's impossible to grease anything at all without just getting, you know, covered. But that being said, it's frosty out here, and I'm gonna get this thing parked and go home, and gotta get a little sleep before work tonight. Yeah, I need a new windshield, but sometimes Alaska kind of stinks, and other times you're like, wow, what a beautiful sunrise. But it's 11 degrees outside though, so it's like sometimes Alaska's a really nice place to live if you don't have to go outside in the winter. And we're not even as cold as some people. I mean, honestly, like, you know, the Midwest, they get so much wind. It's really not that bad here as far as winters go if you like winter, but, or even if you don't like winter, it's still not that bad. But neither here nor there. We're gonna head to the house, get ready for hang out with the kids, take a little nap, get ready for work tonight. So I'm gonna try to film tonight. If I don't film tonight, I'll film tomorrow night or one of the nights we're out here. But definitely gonna be filming some snow content because it's kind of all I got. And I feel like I left y'all hanging, you know, since my last little update video. I guess as far as what I'm going to do with the flat top, there's pretty much no way, aside from gambling on a used motor and just chucking a used motor in it, which would still cost me probably like 15 grand to do, because I don't have the time or place to swap a motor right now, and I'm not tough enough to do it outside in the yard. It still cost me like 15 grand. So at this rate, I'm basically probably just going to park it. And I know of a 1LW Cat motor for sale for a good price. But I don't know if I do that. Obviously, I'm going to be buying a used Cat motor. It's going to need an overhaul, an out of frame, or what have you. So then it's like, well, by the time I do that, and then buy a harness, because you can get a custom harness for like $5 grand from Custom Truck, or Precision Harness. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy a used Cat motor, out of frame it, rebuild it, you know, everything new, and then buy a harness, and then I'm gonna Cat swap my flat top, the 2019 Western Star that I have, because I don't really like the Detroits. I like Cats. Have a lot of miles behind a Cat, probably to the tune of, you know, 250,000 or something. And I like them. I like Cats. So that's what I'm gonna do. And it's not gonna cost that much. I mean, the harness is like $5 grand. There's a few little, you know, odds and ends obviously you're gonna have to buy, but it's not gonna be that much more. It'll probably be about the same or less than it would be if I were to get a long block or a block and a crank and overhaul my Detroit, because I may need a head. I don't know if my head's good or not. We didn't get that far. Probably need at least one injector for the cylinder that got all scored up, because it could have potentially been an issue with an injector. It got washed down, or washed the cylinder down, even though it was a brand new injector. All those injectors were brand new. But yeah, I don't know, but I think the plan is right now, as long as there's some snow to haul, there's potentially some work starting up in March, side dumping, then there's not a ton of freight going on right now, so I'm just gonna focus on the snow and the side dump stuff, and I can still do some, you know, a little bit of other work with the trucks that I have. And I'm just gonna wait, and later on this year I'm gonna start working on getting everything together to be able to cat swap that thing, so that way next fall and next winter, when I get back into freight, I should hopefully, Lord willing, have a strong, cat-powered Western Star with all the specs. Because it's spec'd exactly how I want it, you know. I mean, for a Western Star, you know, like, obviously I'd rather have a 389 or 379, but, you know, it's got heavy rears, full lockers, it's got the bunk heater, it's got the engine heater, it's got the heavy front axle, it's disc brakes. I mean, it's only got 600,000 miles on the chassis. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. Yeah, so anyway, that all being said, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Remind me to make an appointment and get my windshield replaced. And otherwise, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend, assuming I get this posted today. And we'll catch you on the next one.